205. What do you think, little Fred? Anyway, yeah, man, this one goes back, I don't know, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years probably. And this is going to be our little tribute to Mike Knott, because I think we open up with a Lost Dog song, the only one that Mike Knott ever sang on, A Certain Love. And he gave us a great idea for the end part. Little Fred likes it. And we didn't know if it was going to work, and he went in there and sang it, and then we sang it with him. And so we're going to sing it tonight, and this is our tribute because, gosh, we just had no idea that was going to happen. We love you, Michael, and we're going to miss you. So without further ado, 205, all right. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
49.
49.
49er. The big 49er.
Yeah, why didn't we do a football show?
I thought it was something to do with like prospectors mining gold.
Oh, the gold rush.
The
Yeah, well,
California gold rush.
That's right. We
It's
have
the
mined.
gold rush
It is
show.
a gold rush. We're going to do some golden oldies and some moldy figs.
And not rush through it.
And we're not going to rush. We're going to take our sweet time.
Is that mic in the right spot there for your
Oh,
guitar?
who knows?
Okay, all right.
I think it's right. I think we need to get this party rolling with
let's
some
do it.
Mississippi mud. It's a treat to beat your feet on the Mississippi mud. It's a treat. Lift, separate. I sipped.
Not bad.
It definitely doesn't taste like it looks in that, what is that, brown jug full of mud? I mean, I've never wanted to try this because it looks scary to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well.
All right, well, let's all head on over to Damascus.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, I think we should do a Terry Taylor song, a Lost Dog song that I like.
You want to welcome the people?
Yes, welcome.
It's great to see you guys again.
Songs.
You guys, it's great to have the
Welcome.
regulars in the house, and
You've got fail.
you've got roll.
You've got fail.
No, we're gonna try to do what we can on this one. Here we go. Ready?
You know the intro, that bop bop bop.
Want like a 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
bop bop bop.
Yeah,
boom.
and then pick your tempo.
So tap boom boom about there. A 1, 2.
No, that's too slow.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
I took a drink from a long, dark night. Then drunk on down, I cursed the light. But there's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I ride, here when I fall.
I had a dream, but it fell apart. A trusted friend who broke my heart. There's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I rise, here when I fall.
Dressed in rags and riches, it dances over the fallen bridges. understand. But there's a certain love when you lost it all. Here when we rise, here when we fall. It's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I rise, here when we rise, here when I rise, here when I rise. Help me. Woo! I think it's better than when the dogs do it because we always trade parts halfway through the tune.
I don't even know what just happened.
Well, what we never do because when
you guys just sing it. One guy sings it.
well,
or?
the middle part is really weird because you have to start out at the top to match the guy on the bottom that's going to the top while you're heading to the bottom. The harmonies literally cascade across each other.
Well, we discussed this for 2 minutes, and I think that I didn't even.
I
do
think
what
you
we
did a
said we were
stellar job.
Really?
Yeah, because you didn't sing much in it.
Thanks. That's great. I knew it.
Oh, well, let's give you your druthers then.
Oh my gosh, this is my druthers now.
Let's play something that has a similar feel. We're going to go all the way back to what,
let's get
1976,
that throat
77, something like that.
Oh,
Back,
man, I had these records, man. Love these records. Everybody, clap your hands or stomp your feet if you know this. Ready? Leaving home out on the road. I've been down before. Riding along on this big old jet plane. I've been thinking about my home, but my love life seems so far away, and I feel like it's all been done. Somebody's trying to make me say, you know, I got to be moving on. Whoa, big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Whoa, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's here that I got to stay. Goodbye to my friends at home, goodbye to people I trusted. I've gotta go out and make my way. I might get rich, you know, I might get busted, but my heart keeps calling me backwards as I get on 707. Riding high, got tears in my eyes. You know you got to go to hell before you get to heaven. Big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's here that I want to stay. Touching down in New England town, feel the heat coming down. I've got to keep on keeping on. You know that big wheel keeps us spinning around, and I'm going with some hesitation. You know that I can surely see that I don't want to get caught up in it. That funky shit going down in the city. Big old jet airliner, don't carry me too far away. Whoa, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's here that I got to stay. Yeah, 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 big old jet airliner, carry me to my home. Whoa, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's there that I belong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow.
did I steal your verse?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
No, I think that was fine.
Okay.
It's front and back.
What a cool tune.
Gosh, man.
You know, I don't know why I never thought to play that. That's like right up our alley right there.
Yeah, that one does work.
Got that kind of feel.
It's got a nice, strong chorus harmony. It's not like ambiguous. You know, it's pretty straightforward.
This drummer Gary Malabar, you know that guy? Great drummer. You know,
heard
he
the
played,
name.
you know, whoo.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Oh,
he
wow.
did all this, and he did the one on this.
Oh, great.
And then he ended up playing for Springsteen. Remember when Springsteen fired the E Street Band for a couple years?
Okay.
And he just said, "Go away. I'm going to make an album all by myself. I'm going to play all the instruments." Well, who was the drummer he called? Because he doesn't play the drums. Gary Malabar.
Nice.
Malabar just nailed it. The same dude that plays on all of this.
What iconic material, and to not have Gary Malabar's name come right to my mind, I'm
I've only
ashamed.
learned it by. I learned
heard
it, you
his
know.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been around.
Well,
I think I've read a lot
He's
of.
like John Guerin. He's one of those guys that has done such iconic work that, you know, it just doesn't occur to people that this guy is so present.
Well,
with this
at
style.
that time in my life, I read more rock press than I don't read it anymore. I used to read Rolling Stone, like Bible, and I read, you know, Cream and all those, and I just studied it, you know.
You were like a very serious
I was a
guy
acolyte
in
of
Rockscope.
rock history. But even before Rockscope, I was had a very journalistic approach to all of this. You know, a lot of it's just useless material now because
You're a bit of a scholar. And a speaker too.
A little bit.
So I think you should probably have a regular music podcast show like on YouTube.
no, I think
Check this out.
that's what we're doing.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Really? Hey, listen.
Yeah, let's do this.
Now I heard that you were busy doing a lot of library correlation on the Rockscope material.
Yeah, I think that's worthy of coming out on this show. Is that I was approached by our executive producer, creator Mary Neely, who provided me with much great work when I first came here to town, Sacramento. And I was hired to do research. They were doing a radio program called Rock and Religion that explored the spiritual influences on popular music. So at first I was going down to the library at Sac State, you know, looking up stuff. And then I started bringing in my record collection. Eventually they taught me how to do the show and how to produce it. And then the guy who was doing all that quit. And then I became the producer and the announcer, and you know, it was just like an all-in thing. So, for a few years there, we were doing shows about a lot of Christian artists. Then it changed to like sort of mainstream artists.
Yeah, like you guys interviewed Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, we interviewed the entire Grateful Dead. We did the Doors. We did
David
oh my
Bowie.
gosh.
Did you interview him?
No,
Okay.
but we had some
saw
other journalists like the poet Steve Turner from England. He would send us interviews that he did.
Oh,
like with
gotcha.
Pete
Okay, that's
Town-
why I probably saw.
Yeah, he
that.
went and interviewed Pete Townsend, then sent us the tape, and we were able to have Pete on our show. It's like, that was cool.
That was a coup.
We did the Brothers Johnson. Remember
Nice.
those guys?
Oh, yeah.
We went to their house in L.A., man, and sat in their house and recorded an interview with them.
Wow.
It was really, really a great time for me. I learned a lot.
That would have been That would have been all YouTube video content.
Oh,
These
yes.
days, you know what I
yeah,
mean? That
yeah,
was
it was
kind of the-
pre-internet, but it went all over. You know, we were on a lot of mainstream stations, WNEW in New York.
Cool.
And all over Armed Forces Radio, Voice of America. I mean, it was worldwide.
Nice.
So,
So that's happening now. I
well,
mean,
Mary
so you're back to-
contacted me recently. She said, you know, it's a shame that those shows they're just languishing. Why don't we make an online archive and do some interviews with you and Daryl Zachman and different people that worked on it, and sort of have it there as a place where the public can access it. So once that's all done, I'll start sending out the links and people
maybe we
hear
can
what
snag
we
a few little
moments
things for Chris Harrelson to interlace.
Yeah,
into our show.
there's some really cool stuff. I mean, we had T-Bone Burnett and Roger McGuinn. I mean, we had some pretty high profile, cool artists, you know. So,
Did you ever have this guy?
no. No, because his music is just fun.
This
you know?
guy's so cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing, and all his songs are in the same key, aren't they?
No.
Isn't that what the thing is?
No, but anyway, that's...
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't he do that record with Paul McCartney too? Remember that thing where he was playing guitar? He went over to England and played guitar, and Paul McCartney.
Yeah, well, they did a few sessions, yeah.
Yeah, that
We're
was
talking
cool.
about Steve Miller, by the way.
Okay. Anyway, all right. I digress. Let's get back into the music.
So Bruce has requested this, as he did the last tune, and it's one of my...
It's because I went.
we were looking at stuff to do, and I went, man, I don't think we've done any Steve Miller, and there's a whole bunch of it, so it's in my range, so I'm taking it. Here we go. Some people call me the space cowboy, yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice, cause I speak of the pompatus of love. Some people talk about me, baby, say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry now, cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. Come on. Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. Wanna sing one?
Here we go.
Doc Love.
You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh-wee, baby, I sure show you good time. Cause I'm a picker, and I'm a grinner, and I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run. Ooh, ooh,
Everybody, come on. People talking about me, baby, say I'm doing you wrong, yeah. Well, don't you worry, no, don't worry, mama, cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right at home. Tell me, Mike.
You're the cutest thing I ever did see. I really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Come on, baby, I show you good time. Cause I'm a picker, and I'm a grinner, and I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, and I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one.
Oh, it could have gone on again.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those ones that just...
That's fun, though.
It is fun, yeah. We got to do that more.
Yeah, it's really, it's
We got to
great.
do more Steve Miller because that's in my sort of vocal happy place, you know?
Yeah, me too. That's fun because these things are like little... They're like little magazines. We look at the front, we kind of look at it, and then we go, cool, man, we're going to jump in there. And once we're in there, you're going, dude, I have no idea what comes next.
Well, it's always the simple stuff that's the
Oh,
hardest.
gosh, speaking of that, all right.
Now we're going to feature Bruce on this Challenger. Now, normally we would not take this on. The 77s used to play this
And
in
normally
the
Mike
90s.
would sing it.
I used to sing it and play it.
Yes.
And we did it for a while with Aaron, and then when you got in the group, we did it with you. I believe we did it.
Yeah.
And it was always a challenge, and then we eventually stopped doing it because it was like. But I thought we
were
pulled it
killing
off.
it. Oh.
Yeah, but we killed it, and there was some great.
It was total wheelhouse.
Yeah.
We just kind of grew out of it, I think.
No, we just moved on. We just.
But
started playing other
that's what I
things.
mean. We moved on past it. Yeah. See, so we're doing it in order to pull this off.
We're doing it in a drastically different key.
And I am singing it.
And
which
you're singing
I've
it
never
because-
sung it before.
I think you're doing a good job because I can't play that bass line and.
Yeah, Mike has to cover a little too much. It'll cause him to have to rehearse it.
Sting must have a unique brain because for bass players to sing lead, it's hard. It's always hard. But then to sing this kind of syncopated, drifty thing.
Oh, you mean
over the
right?
groove,
Because when you're just playing the guitar,
you
it's
have
a
to
lot
practice
easier.
it. You can't just like go into it.
Right.
You can't just throw it together.
I know. So we're gonna do an experimental thing in order to please someone who went ahead and requested it.
Yes, someone requested
and
us.
I will be the sacrificial lamb for it. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're happy. Please sing along. How can you say you're not responsible? What does it have to do with me? What is my reaction? What should it be? Confronted by this latest atrocity, driven to tears, driven to tears, driven to tears. Hide my face in my hands, shame wells in my throat. My comfortable existence is reduced to a shallow, meaningless party. Seems that when some innocent die, all we can offer them is a page in some magazine. Too many cameras and not enough food. This is what we've seen. Driven to tears. 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 My You guys feeling that yet? All right, last verse. Here we go. Protest is futile. Nothing seems to get through. What's to become of our world? And who knows what to do? Driven to tears. 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 Everybody chow with us, come on. Chow, chow, chow. Come on, Chris. Chow, chow. Let's hear it. Chow, 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 chow. Right? Well, I hope you're satisfied, Mr. Requester.
He's been bugging me for the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Who's that?
Well, I don't remember. He already paid money, and I can't think.
He paid money.
I have hundreds of names in my head right now, and I feel bad. I should say it out
I
loud.
hope he got his money.
I don't want to out him, you know.
Okay.
I have a funny story, though. Remember when who was it? Who produced this?
Pat him?
No, not Pat. That's the engineer guy, but
Nigel Gray?
Nigel Gray came to work with Charlie Peacock and produced his second album for Island Records. There he was at our Exit studio.
Which we were all on.
Yeah, we were all on it, and he was always falling asleep. You know, Charlie had to keep rousing him.
Oh, Nigel?
Well, it's boring. You know, you're sitting there for hours.
I thought and I remember, wasn't he kind of a slim gentleman?
No, he was
Older dude?
Yeah, older, pleasingly plump. Not really. I mean,
Okay.
just kind of a nice guy. He was great, and so I thought this is the only chance I'm going to have to talk to him about something technical about one of the records. So I thought of the most embarrassing thing I could think of to bring up. And it's actually on this track where right before the breakdown where it does they do driven to tears and Andy Summers the guitar is ringing out and there's all this noise from the tape delay and it's sitting there, you know, and as a producer you and I would take that and we would, you know, and especially in the digital world now, you could just take that and draw a little envelope and get rid of it.
And it just
on
keeps
tape,
blowing through.
He left it, right?
You can hear Sting yelling or something from
I don't know about that, but I mean, typically the engineer will take the fader and get rid of that. So I said, hey, man, I don't mean to bum you out, but I said, I wanted to ask you, like, so at the end of, you know, right before the break on that, I said, you guys left all the noise from this, you know, the Echoplex. And I said, and he goes, well, that was because, and he starts like launching into this thing, you know, he's getting worked up, right? Because he remembers it. He knows very well what he did and why it happened. But he had an excuse. And I don't remember what it was. But it was so funny to just.
Like, I don't need you to.
Yeah, to corner.
I've heard this from much more important people than you.
He was very nice about it. But I was honored that
I need
he
some
was.
Little piddly guy in
No,
Sacramento
I was honored that he was willing to take
on
his time to like explain the mistake, you know, rather than just, well, who are you, you know?
Right.
No, he really was very aware of these kinds of errors, and then of course when Charlie got him over to England and they were mixing the album, he and Derry. Oh well, no wait, Derry. The Choir did an album that Charlie produced, and Charlie went over to England and I think had him mix it, and they let Derry and Steve down in his tape vault, and he said, you guys can copy whatever you want, because he was so pissed at Sting and those guys, you know, he had like a rash of.
So did they copy a bunch of stuff?
Oh yeah, they've got like rehearsal tapes, them all fighting and arguing and, you know, developing songs the way we do, right, where you just spend hours working on it, and he let them take it because he was so pissed at those guys. You know, I don't remember what all the grievances were or anything. He's, you know, rest in peace now. He's passed on.
That's so weird. We crossed paths with that so much. Remember when we toured with Charlie, we went to their penthouse in Manhattan. We went to their office. It was Sting's, it was
FBI booking,
and it had all the police's stuff, all their records on the walls,
didn't
all
we
their
get
personal
to meet,
stuff was all there.
Didn't we get to meet, what's his name, the brother who's the drummer for Police?
Oh, yeah, Copeland.
Yeah, we got
Miles
to meet Miles.
Yeah, one of those guys. One of the Copelands.
It's weird how when you get in that world, you know, everyone has their stories of what they got to experience, and we got to see these sort of little corners and cracks in some of these showbiz things that, you know.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever went to like a high-rise building where you went up the elevator. When the elevator opened, you were just in their office.
Right.
That was a trip.
Yeah, you know. Anyway. Well, this goes back too many years now, really. So talking about going back too many years, we're going to do a tune that for me was always
cool.
This was always an automatic off when I was a kid. When this thing came on the radio, the original group, you know, I'd hear the record.
Turn it off.
Well, I liked the intro because it was all rock, but it was like a bait and switch. Right? That thing's rocking and rocking. It's kind of like Radar Love, you know, how it just pulls you into this thing and you got to listen to it. And then once the song starts, I'm going, I hate this, but, you know. So we're going to do it for you right now.
This became very big and it put Tesla from Sacramento on the map. So
big shout out to Brian Weed, our buddy Brian.
Yeah, and Troy Lucetta.
All the guys, we've worked with them. We know them. They're decent people. And I don't even know that Brian lives here anymore. I think he moved to Texas.
Ah, really?
That's what I was told.
Oh, I don't
We
know.
need to have someone
yeah,
confirm
yeah.
that.
Well, I can ask Troy.
Yeah.
because I talked to him. He's
But,
actually moving back from Nashville right now.
Really? So,
Okay, so let's let me see. Oh no, I thought we're let's take it.
well, this is the beginning. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I tucked my hair up under my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, you look like a fine, upstanding young man, I think you'll do. So I took off my hat and said, imagine that, me working for you. Everybody, sign, sign, everywhere sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign?
Me?
Yeah, take it.
And the sign said everybody caught trespassing would be shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and I yelled at the house, hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence? Keep me out or keep me Mother Nature in, yeah. If God was here, he'd tell you to your face, man, you're some kind of sinner. Hey, sign, sign, everywhere sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, don't you read the sign? Now, hey there, mister, can't you read? You gotta have a shirt and tie to get a seat. You can't even watch, no, you can't eat. You ain't supposed to be here. And the sign says you got to have a membership card to get inside. And the sign said, everybody welcome, come in, kneel down and pray. When they passed around the plate, at the end of all, I didn't have a penny to pay.
So I got me a pen and paper, and I made up my own little sign. I said, thank you, Lord, for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. Oh, sign, sign, everywhere sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Everyone told, come on. Sign, sign, everywhere sign, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign?
Oh, just a
Well,
slight car wreck,
Yeah.
but fun, a cool song.
It actually drives, you know, that's, I made my peace with it. I made my peace with it.
It works, man. It works for us.
It drives.
Now, Tesla, I think, probably made it more popular than the original.
Well, I
or they
think
had more
so.
of a commercial success with it.
Well, they definitely, I mean, it surprised me that happened, but I'm glad for them because it gave them a way bigger career, you know, and so it's quite cool.
Oh, now here's, I got to tell you, I just want to say that it's a real pleasure, like if you like Simon and Garfunkel, if you're a Simon Garfunkel fan or just like folk music, it's such a pleasure to work with this guy because he can just pull out this whole repertoire, a whole historical repertoire of that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's hard to even play along because I just want to sit there and listen to him play because he's so good at it.
Thank you.
And this is one of those.
Well, I was fortunate that these guys got under my skin before they were like super popular. I was learning guitar. I was right in the thick of it. You know, in your first 2 or 3 years, you know, you're really going to decide if you're going to go for it. So when I heard Paul Simon, he's actually extremely underrated and unnoticed guitarist. But
that's all him creating all. He did the sessions and such.
Yes, he was.
Wow.
He was the guy, and I picked up on his style right away. And to me, it's like his style was extremely distinctive, and that faded over time because as he got more orchestrated and the arrangements became a little bit more elaborate, his guitar playing didn't take as big of a role. But in the '60s, it was front and center, and I liked his tone. Everything he did, he was way underrated. So I was trying to get all that, you know. So this is one of my favorite.
And remember this second one, we're gonna do a full one, right? The second co.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. And every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Did we get it right?
Sure, whatever. Nicely done, Mike.
Cool, thank you.
Once again, bringing the magic that is
The magic
S and G to the whole.
I think I have on occasion pulled this song out, you know, when I've gone out and played places, but not very often. I love playing with a partner where I can have some background parts, you know.
I knew I'd get you to say that. What is
Yes.
this? How long has it been, Chris?
I said
49 episodes, and you finally said it.
Well, I said it for you.
Finally realized
I
it.
said it to make you feel good.
Hey, that's turning a little bit. Can you turn that back just a
Oh,
tiny bit?
yeah, it is a little bit weird.
There you go. Thank you.
So, we've been doing
Okay.
some Bob Dylan off and on, and we've got some fanatics. In fact, I had one gal offer
us $77.77 to do a full-on Dylan show.
Oh gosh, that's a
And I said
that's
I'd
a
have
value.
to. I said, well, I'd have to talk you into it.
God,
So we're
man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't even bother.
don't even round it
No,
up.
that's enough. Yeah, I mean, that's you got my attention.
Anyway, I don't want to subject her to ridicule because it's a great idea.
No, it's a
don't care, but
wonderful gesture.
it's a great idea.
And as a person making an offer wanting to invest, I think that's absolutely lovely, and I am very
At some point, I would like to do it only because
I'm
there's
very appreciative of anyone taking the time, energy, and definitely their own scratch to help this venture out.
Oh, totally.
It's a big deal. And maybe this is a moment. Should we do our moment now?
We might as well.
Okay. PayPal.me/micro77 or Venmo, 77S. Venmo is at micro77S. And then if you want to send it in the traditional snail mailage,
I got
it's-
some money last week.
What is it? What is the snail mailage? And I'll do it right this time.
Okay, it's 77S, 77's Limited, Ltd, P.O. Box 1441, Citrus.
As in Heights.
You're supposed to say, like the fruit.
I did that on purpose.
Like the fruit. Okay.
I did that on purpose.
Okay, Citrus.
I had it. As in fruit.
Heights.
As in
Heights.
where this show's taking you.
We're taking... That's very good. I'm proud of
High
you.
atop wherever this show
Yeah,
is.
high atop the magnificent Palmer, the magnificent pump room
Yes,
and the fabulous Palmer House.
Where we ask the musical
question. CA 95611. And somebody sent me from Concord, California. I just want to put a shout out to whoever that was in Concord. It was a personal request. It was a unnamed person.
an anonymous.
An anonymous donor
Anonymous
sent us
donor.
cash in the mail, which
Cash in the mail?
Cash in the mail,
From an anonymous
man.
donor.
From an anonymous
From
donor.
Concord.
So whoever you are out in Concord, this one's for you.
Cash in the mail. We know it's coming from Concord, so
Yes. So
we're gonna
if Concord can
we're gonna
send
investigate
money,
it.
surely you can send. Now we don't recommend sending cash, but we'll take anything that's not nailed
right.
down.
That's right. All right, what you got here, Bobby?
This is for our Dylan requester. You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble. You may like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yeah, you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil, and it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You might be a rock and roll addict prancing on the stage. You might have drugs at your command and women in a cage.
Oh my gosh.
You may be a businessman or some high-degree thief. They may call you doctor, and they may call you chief, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Oh, yes, indeed, you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You may be a state trooper. You might be a young Turk. You may be the head of some big TV network. You may be rich or poor. You may be blind or lame, living in another country under another name, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, you are. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. And it may be the devil, it may be the Lord, yet you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You wanna
some man taking bribes on the side. You may be working in a barber shop, you may know how to cut hair. You may be somebody's mistress, may be somebody's heir, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Oh, you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody.
Serve somebody. Might like to wear cotton, might like to wear silk, might like to drink whiskey and might like to drink milk. You might like to eat caviar, you might like to eat bread. You may be sleeping on the floor, sleeping in a king size bed, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you're gonna have to serve somebody.
Serve somebody.
Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord. You're gonna have to serve somebody.
Well, you may call me Mikey,
Hey, Mikey.
and you may call me Mickey. You may call me Robo, and you may call me Dickie. You may call me Dr. Love, or
Yeah.
maybe Dr. Hate. Oh, you may call me anything, but no matter what you say, you're still gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, you are. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. And it may be the devil, Lord, and it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody.
Serve
Somebody. Serve somebody.
Yeah,
Serve somebody. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that makes me want to play it with a section. You know, like you on drums and do it with the band. This is like a great groove. You could just go on and on with it.
It's solid, man. It's just a run down that little Dylan road. It just never ends. There's
Oh, it never
always
ends.
lyrics, always it keeps going, man.
Well,
It's
when you
amazing.
played with the Jerry Garcia band, didn't you guys do a lot of those kind of grooves? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've done that tune with Jackie. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but Melvin.
Melvin Seals. Is he still doing that?
Doing something. Oh, so here's another one. And we're gonna do this little up tempo.
Yeah. We're going to do By the Rolling Stones now. I can't believe the song is 50 years old because it sounds as contemporary today as it did yesterday.
So
You-
2, 3, go.
Well, when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking some rich folk that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground.
That's hard to do without that crying pedal steel in the background. Okay.
Okay, we're bringing it to a close.
We're bringing it to a smashing climax after another, action-packed set.
And no CoROEnosphere would be the same without just a little Elvis showing up.
Yeah, he's been creeping.
Now we're like Elvis and Bob Dylan. You almost...
can it get any more iconic, more bedrock?
Yes.
Where you've got, the face of rock and roll, right? Just the ultimate American image. And then you've got the soul of it with Bob Dylan taking it into the poetic stratosphere.
Nice.
I used to get mad when Rolling Stone, some of these things were saying Bob Dylan's the most important figure in rock and roll. I didn't think of him as a rock guy. I thought of him as a folk singer. But it turns out that he probably had the most dramatic impact on rock, ultimately, because of bringing that lyrical depth, beyond just kind of the teenage love song thing. Once he started singing about, heavy stuff and then went to doing rock music, which, by the way, we need to do. Oh my gosh, we've got to do like a Rolling Stone. We've got to do Positively 4th Street. There's so many great ones.
That's true.
So I'm gonna make
we haven't done like a Rolling Stone yet.
No, we haven't.
Wow, it's crazy.
We got to do it.
It's crazy to have 49 shows and still
we haven't done that. Well, there's a lot of songs we haven't done.
49 hours.
Well, there must be millions of tunes, Bruce.
Really? There's more than 40. Collectively,
there's
more than
49 songs.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, I think it's more like 490 songs.
Give me that surf beat.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice and say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Well, I dated your big sister and I took her to a show. I went for some candy, along came Jim Danny, and they snuck right out the door. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice and say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done?
Yo.
Take it.
Well, every time I see your sister,
Yeah.
well, she's got somebody new. She's mean and she's evil like, oh, guess try my luck with you. A little sister, don't you? A little sister, don't you? A little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice and say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done?
Well, I used to pull your pigtail and take your pin-up nose, but you've been a-growing, and baby, it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice and say it's very nice and then you run. Oh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister do? Oh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister do? Sister, don't you do what your big sister do? Man, that's hard to do with one guitar. I want to play that lick.
And I couldn't get my Boll Weevil line out of there.
Well, there's a lot of words, man.
She's mean.
And then she's evil like that little old Boll Weevil gives a
Also, every time I
see your sister.
Well, she's got somebody new. She's mean and she's evil like that little old Weevil. Little old Weevil. And guess I'll try my luck with you. Because I can't get any luck with this lyric.
Well, I'll send you the link.
I love to. Well, I mean, I've performed this a lot, but as a drummer, with
as a drummer, not a singer,
with an Elvis thing. But man, it's so fun to just simply make huge mistakes and then replay the thing just for a second.
Well, I'm glad that you find that fun. I always feel like I start to shrink, like physically. I start to literally go down in my seat.
Well, it'd be interesting. I've said this before, but it'd be interesting if we got feedback to where if we take this on the road and do this show places, if we make gaffes and stuff, if we stop and redo parts and stuff, just kind of do that experience, or do we arrive and just like do this spot on, rehearsed? Just what I'm saying?
Is it really possible for us, no matter how much we rehearse, to do this Flash Gordon perfect?
Well, like if we did a bunch of home concerts and little things where we kind of arrived at the place and played the songs that people sent us.
Oh,
like an all request or one of those Wheel of Fortune things where you
well,
spin
I did that with Dave. I mean, kind of. Like I brought that peachy folder. No, with Dave Linhart. A long time ago.
Pritzel's name is
Michael Pritzel. That was rehearsed.
Okay.
But Dave and I got a big peachy folder with lyrics just like this, and I would put it on the stand. And I'd start taking requests, and by the end of the night, the whole thing fell off, and there was paper all over the stage.
So this already been done?
Well, in a kind of way, yeah. It was.
Man.
But that doesn't mean we can't. We can go out and make fools of ourselves the same way Dave and I did. If you want to do that.
Well, maybe we could do a part of, we could do something where we just like have a portion
section
of the show.
Yeah, the section that's kind of like sort of open-ended.
It's almost like karaoke, but without having the crowd come up and take part in it.
Yeah. I don't want to kill I mean, if people are going to pay money,
Yeah, right.
And these people are paying money.
Well, it depends. I mean,
And we're here for you. We're here to make mistakes for you all night long.
But listen, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to program it any certain way because honestly, it's all negotiable.
It is. Well, right now we're going to negotiate the end of the show.
We're negotiating the end of the show.
And,
did we not do a hymn show portion this today?
I thought we had.
We skipped it, bro.
We skipped it? Well,
unless a Bob Dylan tune was.
Well, the Dylan tune was, and then we dropped a song, which was part of it.
Oh, in fact.
So we'll just double up. We'll just double up hymn show. How much time we got, Chris? We're over. All right, let's get it. Well, let's get out, and then next week we'll do more.
And the hymn show record is almost done.
Almost done.
Yeah, it's like it's a week away.
I have like a harmonica part left, and maybe one other thing. But
man.
Next week, don't forget the Chris show. We are so excited to have.
2 weeks.
Oh, it's 2 weeks from now. Oh, next week we got Scott Reams.
I think Scott Reams.
Yeah. Well, no, he just sent me some tunes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sent me some stuff,
awesome.
so he's all into it.
Well, it's great.
So our keyboard player Scott Reams is going to be coming in
as a producer of the show,
and that means we need to pick some tunes that we can have him play on. Can we get him for the whole show?
We'll figure it out. Yeah. That's why I wanted to do a couple Elton things, a couple things that were.
All right.
I wanted to maybe try to get that Elliott Smith tune. That'd be crazy. All right, here we go.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, skipping and a jumping, da. Sha-la-li-da, bip-bop, 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 dee-da, dee-da. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, dee-da. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, dee-da. La-dee. Ow.
One more time.
Here we go. Did I screw it up for you good enough?
Well, you know, hey, going out like we came when it came in, bro.
Good Lord.
Hey, everybody, thanks so much. 49, Chris Harrelson, Doc Love,
Bruce Spencer.
you guys. See ya.
Big 5-0 next.